My name's Dan. I live in Constantia, New York, in Oswego County. I heard about the company many, many years back, and so I'm not quite sure how I heard then. But then recently I thought they would be of service to me, so I pursued them on the internet, and that worked out very well. I had two large carrying beams in my house that were failing, largely because they were overloaded by weight. I also had a moisture problem there that had been unaddressed for many, many years. And I so put the two of them together, and I had some big issues. Yeah, I first contacted Woodford Brothers. It was greeted right away by a person answering the phone. Very pleasant, responsive, and quick. Explained the process very, very easily to me, and I understood everything. It was very clear. Following that, they sent out mailing with some brochures. It was excellent and informative, and the procedure was explained quite well. And then, so then I had finally a service representative come out, and he took a look at the problem, spent quite a bit of time with me, explained the process and the procedure very well to me, straight up to financing. And when he left that day, I knew what it was going to cost and what was going to be entailed and how to move forward. The crew is fantastic. So the neat thing about it was when the crew came, they looked at my problems with a whole new lens, and they were prepared to suggest some slight tweaks that made me really feel like they were doing the best thing for my property, for my home, and for myself. They cleaned up, they were courteous, very, very good communicators, very diligent, hardworking people, and I just couldn't have been happier with them. I gave them a very good recommendation. So I feel like my house is not doomed. Before this work was done, I really felt like my house was going to just degrade and become a mess and become a problem that I would never be able to restore. I really thought I was losing my value. At this point, I feel very comfortable that the value is here, the home is safe, it's more comfortable, and I sleep better at night. So I would say, why would you want to start with a company that's not the best? I would say start with the best. Go to the company that's got the best name, the best reputation, and you'll find out that they're also going to give you the best service. I guess what surprised me is when they went in there and started working, they knew where to start, and they knew how to proceed, and they knew how to finish. And it was like, okay, we can do this. This is not a problem. They didn't walk in and say, well, we can get this sort of right, but not perfectly right. They walked in and they did it right, and I just felt so comfortable with that. So I think the end product is what we're all looking for, and that's what I got.
Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors, standing water or high humidity, nasty odors, or dangerous mold. Crawlspace problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call Woodford Brothers.